Hey, what is going on, guys? We are back again with another video. And guys, I was supposed to cover this a while back ago, but I didn't get the chance to because now because a lot of stuff has been going on, getting ready for classes for school and been working a lot. So now I'm having the chance to upload and well, basically to review the game and to upload this and get my my thoughts on the game, especially the demo, the exclusive gameplay from not just one but two awesome creators, which is Syriax and Dr. Doya. But I'm going to be checking Syriax first because I like Syriax, but I also do like Dr. Doya. Dr. Doya because he also had played a game that I played for like a few years, like Dragon Ball Fighters. But we're going to be checking out Syriax because he was the one that I watched first when I used to play Xenoverse and Sparking Zero. So they both have exclusive gameplay for the demo, and I'm really excited to check this out because it gets to show us like what's in the game, or especially me because I didn't get the chance to look at it, but I'm want to check this out firsthand to see how good it is. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new, and also don't forget to hit the like button, share the video share the video, get it out. Yeah. Also, I just woke up and I have another video coming out for the reveals and stuff for Legends Part 2's anniversary. So we're going to check that out after I get the 30-minute video done. So there's going to be, I think, a few content that I'm going to get out, and I just needed to get all sorted out. So without further ado, guys, I'm sorry for all the talking. Let's just get straight into it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And we're just going to be going through and talking about certain details, what we see in the game. So we just know what's going to be going on. So I just need everything to be ready and really be good. Also, by the way, disclaimer, if you guys hear a noise in the background, my house is getting, well, the house is getting renovated right now. So there's just going to be a lot of noise, a lot of banging. So I just want to, clarify that. But if I do hear it, then in my next video, I'll probably put some noise suppression so you won't hear it as much. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, let's just get started. Actually, let's just do it. So yeah, so let's do it.
I'm gonna do all in my ability to maybe try to bring you guys some exclusive at some point. I'm gonna just do all I can. Maybe I'll succeed.
Okay.
Mission complete.
Yes.
I was invited out to Summer Games Fest Playdays, where I got the unique opportunity to be one of the first people on planet Earth to play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And despite being a limited demo and only having 30 minutes to record anything, I must say it was amazing, and I was extremely sad right when I had to stop playing because I wanted more. I traveled far and wide to get my hands on this exclusive footage for you guys. All I ask in return is a little subscription and maybe a like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyway, my first experience. Upon loading into the one CPU mode, you're given the opportunity to actually decide which control scheme you want to use. They have the standard controls, but then they also have these classic controls. The classic controls being more familiar to people who actually played the Tenkaichi games in the past. Naturally, I went with the classic mode because the standard mode looked like hieroglyphics to me. Then we get to the character select mode. You'll see that there's only 3 slots for your team, but don't worry, this was just
the character like loading screen or the base screen for the character selection is not really bad. It looks really good though, but the one thing that I don't like is like, why is there so many different, like, okay, there's Goku's, we all know, early, mid, and then end Goku, and then they have the Super Saiyans just flat out sit in there. I mean, couldn't they just do that in his base form in his character select screen, then look into his transformations? I think that would have been a lot better, but I guess it's another way for them to fill out the character roster, just to do something with it, I guess. I don't really know, but I mean, it still looks pretty good. I think we'll all get really used to it once the game drops, or at least specifically me. So my bad.
Just in the demo version. In the full version, it should be 5v5. You see all of these different characters, but I know what a lot of people are going to say right off the bat. The character select screen looks like a bit of fluff because each transformation has its own character slot. Now, I don't inherently think that's a problem, but I would definitely prefer more of the Tenkaichi 3 style, where you click on the character and then all of that character's respective transformations would then pop up for you to choose from. In my personal opinion. Now, we're not going to go into all of the characters here, but yeah, you can kind of see how things are distributed along the character select screen. Now, a character that is both hype and a character I'm looking forward to was none other than Broly. So this is actually my very first match ever in Sparking Zero. right from the character select screen, you go immediately into the battle intros, which is sick. Just look at the animations. Every character intro looks pretty sick from what I've seen so far. God, he has such a way with words.
Really good.
Whatever my late father's done to you and yours, it's not my problem to deal with.
Obviously, we had character interaction between these two, so immediately I start by seeing what from Tenkaichi 3 translates, and immediately I see that the square into triangle or square into triangle, sort of standard combo routes from Tenkaichi 3, definitely translated over, at least at a core fundamental level. Now, I'm going to, for the most part, just let this fight rock with some commentary in the background, and then I'm going to do a more in-depth analysis of certain things that happen in the fight. You can already see Vegeta got battle damage after taking the super attack, and the map just looks so gorgeous. I know I'm just kind of like glazing the game right now, but even when I was playing this for the first time, I was just stunned by how good it looked and how fluid everything felt. So we figure out how to transform, which is just R3, and then you know, tap which direction you want to go. Obviously, we're going to progress up to that legendary Super Saiyan, but we're just going to start at his regular Super Saiyan and, you know, just kind of go crazy. Something I noticed is super armor activated. As you can see, Vegeta can no longer stagger me. And there goes the super right there. Skies went black when I went full Balwer, and then, you know, we're going to take it up to the next level right away into the legendary Super Saiyan. And once again, just like in Tenka, and Vegeta decides to return the favor, by the way. Vegeta cannot stagger me. See, I'm putting up my guard just like instinctively, like, oh, he's punching me, I better put my guard up. But he can't even budge me anymore because like I've reached such a high level. Now that camera movement was a little jank there, but again, we're early in the demo. Boom, throw out a super.
Oh
I missed
God,
that.
looks so good.
And Vegeta just stares at me and asks, bro, are you serious? I wanted to go for a cool finish here, but I didn't realize how low Vegeta's health was. So unfortunately, he's just gonna die to these hands. And just watch this outro. This is probably the coolest outro. Like, look at this. What? Like, for what? For what? JoJo! Now, I just want to point out a couple in-depth things before we move on to the next fight. I just love how alive the maps feel just based off of everything being destructible. Not literally everything, but just like things just blowing up around you as you fly by, buildings getting destroyed by blasts. It just adds so much to the intensity and sort of ambiance of the fight. Also, I'm curious what you guys think about characters getting battle damage close kind of relatively quickly just based off of one super attack. But I will say this, there is another level of battle damage, and I'll show that in a different fight. But I know Vegeta can get even more battle damaged than this. So I think there's actually levels to the battle damage. So like he could actually get even more banged up than what you see right here. Now I don't want this whole video to just be me like it's flawless, there's nothing wrong with it, even though that may be how my heart feels. This camera movement right here felt a little jarring. I do want to emphasize that this is a demo. This is, you know, Summer Games Fest. We're months ahead of the release, so all of this stuff that I'm talking about could easily be fixed in the future. But just something worth noting that there's these awkward angles that can kind of like force the camera to kind of go crazy for a second. Another thing is I know that the fight seemed relatively fast, but something that we should keep in mind is at the start of the fight, we only have 3 health bars, but it looks like there's a max capacity of 7. So that means at its grand scale, every fight between individual characters will be more than double the length of this fight right here. And that's not even including the fact that you can do up to 5v5 when the game comes out. So you can really get into some all-out wars with your homies when this game comes out. Let me know what you guys think about that, because 7 health bars, 5v5 characters. But anyway, that pretty much wraps up the Broly versus Vegeta fight. Let's jump into the next fight that I did, and then obviously there's going to be even more in the future. So subscribe. What are you doing? All right, so up next, I think you guys know where I gotta go. Vegeta is my favorite character of all time. Majin Vegeta specifically has always been one of the coolest versions of Vegeta ever. And obviously we gotta pit him up against Fat Boo, and you know, just jump straight into it. Look at the beginning sequence for Vegeta. I'm telling you, all of them have crazy animations. Look at this.
I got several bunches of them.
Yes! Oh my God, as a fanboy, I remember every scene from the anime, and they caught it.
Yo, they caught it. Oh, let's go back.
Remember
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. The animations, look at this.
Yeah, that looks so good.
Oh my God, as a fanboy, I remember every scene from the anime, and they caught it.
That looks really, really good. I really need to get a freaking
And then we got
mic
Fat
on
Boo,
because hold on this bit.
who's angry but simultaneously happy, but that's just in character. All right, and again, everything you see, this is my second match ever on Sparking Zero. I'm just seeing what carries over from Tenkaichi, and I try my go-to combo in Tenkaichi, which is the trip right here into the up kick, into the pursuit combo, into the kick down, and it just worked. It just worked. Like, it's genuinely Tenkaichi, and that is so exciting to me because I didn't know how much of the essence they were going to capture, but it really just, like, straight from Tenkaichi, I can just play this game to some extent. Getting my timing down. And then we get counter hit. I forget exactly what it's called, but there is a counter hit that Boo did that all characters have access to. Atomic Blast, but it's called something else in this game. Hit him in the sternum with it. Final Impact's what it's called in this game. Boo already feeling some damage. About to hit me with this grab, except I ain't gonna let that happen. Come on now. Come on now. I'm too good at the video game. A lot of vanishing. This is already feeling fast-paced, but as you can see, I didn't realize his health was so low. I was so sad because I definitely want to hit him with Final Explosion. Look at the outro.
And here I was hoping you'd be a lot tougher than that.
You have the electricity.
It's time to start my second life. The farming life that I wished for.
Again, we're in a demo. His mouth didn't really move there, but still, I mean, this fight was sick just because this was kind of the fight where I realized that I'm just playing Tenkaichi. The only thing that made me sad is I didn't hit him with Final Explosion, but just as a reminder, I would have gone back in and just like did Final Explosion real quick just to get the footage of it. But remember, we were on a 30-minute time crunch. We like sat down and then they were like, okay, press record. You have 30 minutes and then you're out of here and you're not going to play this game for months. You know what I mean? So, I mean, as gracious as I was for the opportunity to play, I was on rush mode and try to like get as much random characters as I possibly could in the video. So the main thing that I want to show from this fight in terms of going into depth is this little go-to combo. Like, let me just show footage of me doing this exact combo in Tenkaichi, and then you can see that I'm literally just, it's the same buttons, the same inputs over here on Sparking Zero.
Oh, so he does. Okay.
If you really did play Tenkaichi like that, like you found your new home, because Sparking Zero feels good. Great even. I'm depressed that I can't play it right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like playing it hurts because now I can't. Now I can't. Now I'm sad. But that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for our first Sparking Zero exclusive gameplay. An emphasis on first because there's gonna be so many more and they might already be out by the time that you're seeing this, who knows. But if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of this exclusive gameplay, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to drop a like, I'd also appreciate that. Not to end on too crazy of a cliffhanger, one of these fights that I recorded was actually insane. Just the visual spectacle really just showed what Sparking Zero is gonna be like, and I cannot wait to show you that one. Hint, it has to do with Goku and Vegeta. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that one. I'm gonna try to drop these as soon as possible. I was just really excited to get this one up in particular because it's the first one. Goodbye! My outro is playing now.
Well, that was actually really good. I hope you guys did enjoy that first part. We're gonna get on to the second part. Before we start, I have to stop the recording, or not stop it, but pause it, because I don't have a hotkey for it. So I'm just going to pause the recording if I can, or yeah, I can pause it. And y'all, we are back, and that was probably a good fast cut, but now we have more footage of him playing Sparking Zero. Like I said, he has about one more video, and then that's really it for his 30-minute showcase, because he was on a he was on a crunch time to play this game, so he was very limited. So I mean, like I said, guys, get your pre-orders now for this game. Go get it. I'm probably gonna buy it today so I can play it. I'm probably gonna buy it for Windows and also Windows and console. So yeah, So here we go.
I was able to get exclusive gameplay footage of myself playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero at Summer Games Fest Playdays. And it feels pretty good, I'm not going to lie.
Right, it felt good, bro.
I've already released my first
good.
impressions exclusive gameplay. That'll be linked in the description down below. But like I told you in that video, I got even more footage to show you guys.
Then we're gonna check out
and one
Dados
of the fights I'm about to show you was genuinely what just completely sold me on Sparking Zero. This game is so cinematic, it's so beautiful, and it has to do with Goku and Vegeta. Even beyond this video, I have more footage for you guys, so make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button, and then you're just gonna get access to the exclusive gameplay too, because I'm gonna share it with you. You're gonna see it. Before we jump into the Goku and Vegeta thing that I've been hinting at for so long, we're gonna start with just, you know, some Golden Frieza and Goku action. Because again, I do want to remind you guys, we were on a 30-minute time limit when it came to recording, and it just felt so frantic, like, oh, who do I record? Which character do I pick? I can't cover them all. So I was just picking some that I thought might be hype. I decided to go with Golden Frieza for this one. Awesome intro right here. I don't even use the word awesome. Epic, insane, fire intro for Goku.
You're not getting away with this. After I'm through with you, you better not do anything evil.
Damn, bro, that's the most menacing smile I've ever seen in my life. So we're on the Rocky Mountain stage, and again, we're seeing what translates over from Tenkaichi. We do the little turnaround, going into some combos here. It just feels like Tenkaichi. If you set it to classic controls, it feels just like Tenkaichi. Some things are a little different, which is why, you know, it looks a little awkward at times, but we're figuring it out, and we're just going crazy. And in case you missed the first display of gameplay, that's my go-to combo, worked with Frieza too. In case you missed the first gameplay, the first display, and we get tossed by Goku. We're just letting the gameplay just sort of play all the way through, and then we're gonna go back and like pause at certain moments, replay certain moments. This move looks dope. You don't remember he did this against the Assassins before the tournament of Malwar. Goku loved to grab me. One thing that I gotta say about the AI, I don't know what difficulty we had it set to, but it feels like he can just detect whenever I press the block button, like immediately. Like I press the block button for 0.01 second, and then Goku's just grabbing me up, bro. Grabbing me up and making me feel stupid. Anyway, sifting past all that, trying this rush attack, and we actually get into a clash. So I was actually, I think, supposed to spin, but as you can see, and we're gonna go back and replay this, don't worry. I pressed the boost button, and that killed my ki, broke my stamina. So I think like that's like a last ditch effort if you want to throw in your boost to give you an extra, you know, if you're trash at, you know, whatever that is, clashes, you can throw in some ki to, you know, boost it up. And as I told you, this man loved grabbing me. It was pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie. I just, bro, every time I press the block button, you're gonna notice this trend. You're gonna notice this trend. And now, like, I realize why Frieza calls Goku a monkey, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this ape kept throwing me, and I was getting sick of it. Anyway, we're gonna go, I don't know why I didn't go full ki. Oh, I still wanted to see the rush attack, and we actually pull it off. Boom! So that is also from the anime, and I wasn't expecting it to kill. I wasn't expecting it to beat him. Wow. Let's watch the outro. Fire, fire, fire. So just like I displayed in the first exclusive gameplay, I'm just doing my familiar Tenkaichi 3 combo route, which is this trip into like this pursuit, into the vanish, into the kickdown, and it just worked. And honestly, it just felt so good. Again, this is my third match ever playing Sparking Zero. Obviously, no training. We had a 30-minute time limit, and just so many of my fundamentals from Tenkaichi just naturally carried over. But again, it's not the exact same. Things are a little different. As you can see, when I'm like flying around a little bit, this is me tapping the X button on PlayStation and or A button on an Xbox controller as I'm dashing up. And in Tenkaichi 3, it's just normally a straight dash. Like that would just dash at your opponent, and it's like a continuous dash. Whereas it felt like every time that I pressed it or tapped it, it was kind of like a pulsating, like you'd get like a little boost and a little boost. So I didn't try to hold the button down. Obviously, you can still, you know, if you're using L2, and this is going to depend on your control scheme, you have your faster ki homing dash, which will burn some ki, but gives you like the aura, and you know, you go faster and go directly at them. That's still in the game, but in terms of like your just standard dash up, felt a little different, but you know, just something to keep in mind. I also kind of wanted to show like the anime references for some of Frieza's attacks. So like this first one, like I said, it was used on the assassins, and each little beam was cooking one of the assassins that were attacking Frieza before the Tournament of Power. And then finally, this last rush attack that I did, God, I wish I did the ultimate, but again, we couldn't modify the health bars during the demo that we were playing. And again, as a reminder, Summer Games Fest demo months before the release of the game, so a lot of this stuff could be subject to change. Everything could be subject to change. But we pull off this rush attack, and this is actually the attack he did when he clashed with Goku and when they got in their fight also before the Tournament of Power. They both punched each other in the face. So that was really cool to see. But I guess in this variation, we're the only ones doing the punch and we succeed. And up next, we have this clash, and I cannot believe it's honestly, I didn't really even notice it as I was playing it, because right when I saw the left trigger button pop up, in my head, I was just like, okay, me press button. It's just like that God of War quick time event, muscle memory kicking in. When I see the button, I just press it as soon as possible. But really, at second glance, I was supposed to actually do the little spinning of the control stick. I am shocked they brought back. I don't know how I feel about it, but adding the little boost feature, I think almost like locks you into just winning if you have the key to spend for it. So that's a cool little feature. So now it won't just be based off of who can spin the stick faster. It's also based off of like a resource management thing, because you can see Goku didn't even have that option because he doesn't have enough ki. So I think you pour in your ki and then you just kind of like by default are boosted up when it comes to these clashes. But as you can see, using that, I did win that, but it left me wide open for any follow-up attack that Goku may have had, and he could have, you know, cooked me for that. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the Frieza and Goku fight. Now it's time to show you guys the fight that like I was genuinely, because we're all in this room just kind of like quietly recording or whatever, but this was the moment when I was actually just kind of like, oh, this game is fire, and I'm gonna show you guys it right now. All right, it's time for the moment of truth. What better way to have the most iconic fight than to have Vegeta versus Goku, World Tournament stage, the fight that never happened because the Majin stuff happened. Let's listen to the opening.
I will defeat you this day.
All right. The little bounce around, so hype, never gets old. Animation fire.
This one, Vegeta.
Fire, bro. Just look at the map. Look at the audience. Like, this is the best that the audience has looked in the tournament ever. You're gonna notice that we're kind of out of bounds. As you see, Goku stops my combo there. But we go out of bounds in this fight, but there's no ring outs. I do think that's probably something that can be toggled on in a different mode, but I'm not 100% sure. Goku's about to grab me 5 times, and I was losing my mind. I almost raged, I'm not gonna lie. Here's grab number 2, and Goku is honestly a chimpanzee. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I'm becoming Frieza every time he grabbed me, bro. Like, I got that energy for him. Anyway, this fight is insane. You're gonna see it's not even based off of just my performance, because obviously I'm brand new to the game, 15 minutes in, but just the way that this becomes a movie. This fight genuinely becomes a movie. We're gonna play it all the way through, and again, we're gonna go back to like how things happen, key moments and stuff like that. But watch what happens here, bro. We're both gonna charge up, go full Balwer, and then Goku charges up the Spirit Bomb. This is where everything gets crazy, bro. Look at this. Instead of stage destruction on this map, the announcer gets scared. The audience runs away, bro. Look at this. It's cinema. Now it's just an empty crowd, and the map expands. Like, now you can go outside of the tournament boundaries. Goku going crazy, bro. Goes times 20. Kaioken beats me the hell up, and I already know it's time, bro. You go Kaio, you go Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. I gotta go Super Saiyan God on his ass. And look, Goku, you can fly out of the boundaries of the map. I still to this day don't know how big this map is. I don't know. I don't know.
What?
We charge up, we fly up to Goku, smack him away. Watch this ult, bro. Watch this ult.
Bro, what?
You how does he know I'm fighting Goku? How does he know? You mean how does he know I'm fighting? Watch this ult.
You too possess a god's power.
How does he know I'm fighting Goku? How does he know? You mean you got dialogue for specific matchups too? And that's gonna cook Goku, bro. Like,
I once acknowledged you as #1, but no longer.
Let him know.
Dude,
let him know, Vagoda. Let him know. All right, honestly, I just want to look back at this moment where he charges up the Spirit Bomb. This ult is so fire. And then the fact that it cuts to the announcer before Goku continues, like the way it segues, the audience running away like, nah, we don't want no parts of this. Bro, it's so good, bro. This is what sold me on the game. I'm hype. I'm ready, bro. He goes, times 10. Then he says, nah, times 20. Cooks me, bro. Brings me to my last bar of health, and it's only fitting. And look, it's the fact that Vegeta's looking up at Goku like that just happened naturally. Look at the destroyed tournament stage, bro. Like
that is so good.
It's so good, bro.
Like,
it's so good, man.
Oh my god.
Just a little backhand, and then he knows I'm fighting Goku. The way he says you two possess, like he knows. That's so crazy. That means he must say something different. Like Ultimates have specific dialogue based off of who you're fighting.
Yeah.
Have we seen that? Obviously, like there's character interactions that happen at the beginning and at the end of fights from time to time, and you know, historically in Dragon Ball games. But the fact, bruh, we got specific interactions based off of who you're fighting during the ultimate. That's such a cool touch. Like he probably uses that like on Beerus or something like that too. You know what I'm saying? But oh my god, I'm like this. I was hyped. But like this is what turned me into like I'm glazing, bro. I'm doing spins on. I ain't even gonna lie. This is crazy. Let me put on the glasses to hide the tears of joy. We still have more Sparking Zero gameplay to get into. We have one more, maybe even two more. I don't know. We'll see how we pace it. But again, we were limited in the amount of time that we were there. But if you want to see the remainder of the Sparking Zero exclusive footage, let me know. Hit that subscribe button. I will be your plug. I will shake your hand.
Really good job.
You know, yeah. Anyway, that's it for me, man. Let me know if you guys was also as hyped for this fight, because I don't know, bro. This is insane. This is insane.
I will say that, man, bro, they really put a lot of time and effort into this game, and I think this game is really going to be the highlight of October when it drops, especially other games that are coming out like Black Ops 6. Sun Wukong game is, I'm pretty sure, it's coming out this summer. Dude, like the Summer Games Fest really cooked up, especially like the developers that were just making the game. Shoot, bro, they was in the lab cooking, especially Sparking Zero. Bro, we here for that, and I think I'm really gonna be here locked in for that. Once I get my second monitor, oh my god, and it's gonna be a lot easier for me, especially when it comes to recording and making videos. I think it's gonna be a lot easier. So yeah, until that day happens though. But let's just get into the next one. So I have to pause it, and then we're gonna get into the next one. So I'll be right back. See ya. Now we are back. Now this is his last exclusive gameplay, so this is gonna be 30 minutes. Well, technically the video in total while I'm recording is gonna be like close to 40. So, but enough talking. Let's get straight into the next one, and let's see what he's cooking up, man. Let's see what he's cooking up.
You've heard it a million times, but I went to Summer Games Fest Play Days, and I got exclusive access to play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and I've been plugging you guys with all the exclusivity. I'm like the middleman. Me take footage, you take it now. And today we're completing the trifecta because I've already done this 2 other times, so if you miss any of the exclusive gameplay, check out the links in the description down below. But I'm not gonna hold you guys up for too long. If you wanna support your middleman, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. But let's jump in. So for this first fight, I'm gonna mix things up because normally I've just been doing 1v1s. I wanted to check out the team aspect. So we're actually gonna do a father-son versus father-son matchup here. We're gonna have Trunks and his dad, Vegeta. A lot of people were shocked when I said Vegeta like Vegeta. I'm calling Vegeta a goat, bro. It's simple. And then obviously the matchup is gonna be against adult Gohan. I mean, he's technically a teenager, but you know, who cares? And also his daddy, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, otherwise known as Super Saiyan Blue Goku. All right, so we're gonna jump right in. I had not done any team fights prior to this. Let's hear this.
Becoming a scholar, Gohan. You should be proud.
Man, that's deep. Because future him got cooked, puddled.
I appreciate that, Trunks. But sad to say, that's also how I got so rusty.
Dang, they just having a heart to heart.
I'd love to do a little training with you.
Little training in the future in ruins, bro? have a little awareness. All right, so again, in case you're new here, I noticed I had super armor on the Masenko, which actually kind of surprised me. I did not expect that because I don't think it was like that in Tenkaichi, and I'll definitely give that a try after this match. But what I was trying to say is, and here we are with the grab spam. What I was trying to say is, dang, bro, I keep doing cool things. We let the fight play out. God, that move is so sick. Look at this move, bro. This move is insane. That move's insane. It actually puts him in like a little cinematic there. So it's kind of like you would kind of get locked in that place, but we let the fight play all the way through. Finally, I get those words out the first time, and then we go back to like important moments or things that happened in the fight and kind of, you know, replay it and do a little more of a dissection. You know what I'm saying? We go full baller here. Skies change, music changes.
He does have the aura, so maybe there's like a different stage to it.
Here we go, everyone.
Ooh, we go straight into the ultimate. Oh, this ult is so sick. This is what we beat Zamasu with in the anime. Look at this. Watch.
Ooh. That's crazy.
Fire. Fire. This is what we killed Zamasu with. That is actually gas. Bruh. Like, I don't even know what to say. Obviously, we cook Gohan and we get Goku out here, so I think I'm gonna swap out Trunks. And I did mention this last time. If you didn't see the last video, bro, the grab spam is crazy in this game. Like, right when they detect you blocking, they're throwing. Like, I get it. Some creators, like, they didn't even think about the block button. They're like, I'm pressing a super attack and I'm getting the footage of the super attack. And shout out to them because they're good creators. We follow up the Ki Blast with the final flash. It doesn't land somehow, but that's fine. You know, we charging up a little bit. We're gonna see if we can cook with a different move. I believe we, okay, we caught him. We caught him, little trip. And you guys have already seen this. I've shown it like 5 times. We actually dropped the combo that time. But that is a combo that I did in Tenkaichi 3 religiously. So it's something that I've kind of been spamming in Sparking Zero. But, you know, we're actually trying to get some combos in. I'm like that. I was actually, and then we followed up with the Gamma Burst Flash. It actually drops there for whatever reason. But this is the up B special. I call them like utility moves. And we're just kind of putting the pause on Goku. We're trying to get our combo game right, especially with Vegeta. Vegeta's gonna be one on Goku. This is the up B.
Is that
special? I call them like utility moves. And we're just kind of putting the pause on Goku. We're trying to get our combo game right, especially with Vegeta. Vegeta's gonna be one of my mains. You guys let me know who your mains are in the comment section. I'm actually curious. Based off of what you've seen, follow up the Ki Blast with the final flash.
Especially if it's a
gas
5.
And surely, I honestly don't remember what I do in this fight.
Black.
Like, I don't know if I do my ult. It looks like I'm going to full Ki, so hopefully I do. Hopefully I hit him with that final god explosion. Do it now. Do it now, me. Do it now, pass me. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't gonna survive this. We mastered it. Fire. And surely that's gonna cook. One thing that I did notice about all ults, dang, that did 24K. Gas. But no longer. That's his iconic line that he'd be saying to Goku. Fire. All right, so like I mentioned, I didn't remember Masenko having super armor. So you already know I had to go back and boot up Tenkaichi 3 and check if that was the case. And I was actually surprised to see that there was this form of super armor. I guess I just didn't remember. But as you can see, Trunks kind of bounces off with regular attacks. So I guess the super armor to a degree is kind of the same. However, there was no super armor when you get hit by super attack. And although I didn't test it, I would assume that's the same in Sparking Zero as well. So one thing that I did notice about ultimates in general throughout all of my gameplay footage is the fact that they all seem to do 20k plus. Like, that's about the median is 20k. Now there's some ultimates that can do even more. I've seen an ultimate do like 30k. That final explosion I just did was about 25k. And just for reference, in case you have no idea what these number values mean, if you never played Tenkaichi, 10k damage equals 1 bar of health. So anytime you're seeing 10k, like, oh, I just lost a bar of health. And then in the demo, we're starting with 3 bars of health. So the fact that these ultimates are doing 20k damage, which is just the majority of your life, is pretty damn insane. Hopefully when we're actually doing battles, again, as we saw in the past, the maximum capacity of health bars from what I've seen is 7 bars of health. We're starting with 3 in the demo, so these fights should naturally be a lot longer when you're actually playing this at home, assuming you set the health to be higher. And then an ultimate isn't as devastating, but it's still like 2 bars of health minimum on like a low end is pretty insane. Also, I kind of touched on this, but I am curious. Like, I want to get a little discussion in the comment section going. Like, who are you guys planning on maining? Again, you can have like teams of 5. So let's just say name 3 of your mains, like based off the characters that we know are going to be in the game. Maybe you could throw in a what if character that hasn't been announced, but you want to be announced. For me, my big 3 is going to be some iteration of Vegeta, probably Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. Hit, like I'm literally going to be the legendary assassin. I wish he was available in the demo. I would have captured all of that. And then either DBS Broly or Goku Black. And a meme character, I know I said only 3, Hercule. Hercule looks hilarious. If you guys haven't seen this Hercule footage, like, look at this. Look at it, bro. He can't even fly, it looks like. This is literally the move that he did against Zamasu to finish him off. Spoiler alert. Go watch Dragon Ball Super, I guess. But this move is insane. And it actually does a lot of damage, 22,000, because again, like a baseline is like 20,000 damage for an ultimate. So the fact that this ultimate is doing 22k is a pretty strong ultimate. Anything above 20k I think is above average. 20k is about the median from what I saw, but on a low end I think I saw Krillin do like 16k for an ultimate attack. So RIP Krillin. Jeez. Another thing I want to point out is this Vegeta ultimate one more time. Majin Vegeta loses all of his health, but if you didn't watch Dragon Ball Super, the lore of this final explosion is Vegeta mastered it. So he
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company that makes things visible. With us, what you see, it
didn't have to like completely, you know, nuke his own body. But that's not to say that you're not going to take any damage. It looks like we took about 20,000 damage just for using this ultimate. So I'm guessing if you use this when you have low health, it is probably going to drop you to like the 1 sliver of health. I didn't get a chance to actually test that. Again, we only have 30 minutes to record. I feel like I have to rehash what I said in the other videos in case you guys didn't see those. They're like, okay, you have 30 minutes, record what you can in 30 minutes, good luck. You know what I mean? So we were just, it was frantic. All right, and it was at this moment that I got cocky. I decided to play Beerus, and then I want to do something that I hadn't done yet, which is a handicap match. I wanted to do 1v2. I probably easily could have done, you know, maybe I could have done 1v3 as well, but I wanted to keep it manga accurate. We had Beerus versus both Vegeta and Goku. Beerus woke up from his nap. Goku and Vegeta on the planet trading. You know what I'm saying? We just making a little headcanon here. So we jumping right in. Beerus solo dolo against the 2 Saiyans. Look at the intro.
All right, fine. I'll fight you if I have to.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this.
Bet you've never seen this transformation before.
Now that's Cap. Now that's Cap. I mean, obviously, you know I've seen it. You know I've seen it. Like, there was a whole movie about that, but sure. All right. So, Beerus, this is my first time playing as Beerus. His key blast seemed really fast. This move, obviously, from Dragon Ball Super. But again, we're going to play the whole fight through at least one time. Then we're going to go back and, like, review things. I'll show you guys some of the anime references, cool stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And Vegeta's already battle damage. Some people seem to be, like, hit or miss about that. But remember, there's multiple stages of battle damage. Vegeta can actually lose his whole shirt. So this is, like, phase 1 of his battle damage for getting hit by that blast. But it is going to be funny if you're fighting Hercule and then Hercule makes you lose your armor. Anyway, we're actually having a nice little cool back and forth here. Boom. I go into my little trademark Siri X combo. Fire. Look real good right there. I don't know how many supers I use. Surely I use all of them, but I don't remember again. We recorded a few fights. This is the first time I'm seeing this after a while. Vegeta deflecting all of my blasts. This is a pretty good fight. We're going to go ahead and try this move. This is fire. Just disrespect him. Just disrespect him. That's what y'all should do to the like button. I did not think that was gonna cook Vegeta. I did not think that was gonna cook Vegeta that fast. That was insane. I did the his little utility move, the verdict of destruction or whatever it was called. And now we gotta finish off Goku. And I'm not gonna lie, we couldn't change the AI, by the way. Obviously we're gonna go into his ultimate right here. And the camera is a little wonky here, but I don't know what else they could have done in this situation with the wall pin behind us. And then we're just going to incinerate Goku. Goodbye. Goodbye. He survived that, but 25k. Just remember that baseline of 20k. We actually get stuck on the rock there for a second. Again, early demo. So let's just keep that in mind. Anything wonky could be changed or hopefully is changed. You know what I'm saying? Now let's see how I decide to finish off Goku. Hopefully I use a I don't know what I use actually. Let's find out. Oh, I think I'm just gonna beat his ass. Oh, he actually broke out of my combo. And Goku without the shirt as Super Saiyan God actually looks really gas. I'm not gonna lie. I think we just keep this simple. Just break his back. Send him over to Chi-Chi, kick him over to Kame House.
Fight you again if the mood strikes you.
This is like
Beerus is sick in this game. Every character I played was sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You guys let me know what you think, but I feel like every character I played was fire. And that's just the sign of a great game. Like if every character like excites you, you know you got something. All right, now a couple anime references. Obviously this move right here, boom, was from he flicked Goku Super Saiyan 3 in the forehead. Just mad disrespectful. You know how he is. And then this move right here, he also did against Goku in Dragon Ball Super specifically. He actually made a whole bunch of those orbs, and they got a lot of inspiration in Dragon Ball FighterZ in particular from that move. Like Beerus' whole gimmick is setting up orbs in Dragon Ball FighterZ in case you've never played. Now, obviously, everyone knows where this comes from. He uses this at the end of Battle of Gods towards the end of the fight with Goku. This is his iconic blow up the entire planet move, you know what I'm saying? Throws on a little extra, blows it up, and it's just a beautiful move. We use it underwater there. And again, the camera's a little wonky here. I do want to point that out because I'm gonna keep it fair. Like I'm super excited about the game, but there are some things that could be touched up before the game actually comes out. And one of those things I think is the camera work in certain situations. I don't know exactly what they would do in that situation, but you guys let me know. Maybe you guys have some good ideas yourselves. All right, now everyone shed tears because this is the last match of the footage that I was able to get in my 30-minute time limit. Again, if you didn't see the first two videos, we covered a lot more. We went ahead and picked Goku mid, which is, you know, the middle of Dragon Ball Z in case you never played Tenkaichi. This is the Goku that fought Frieza. And obviously we're on Destroyed Namek. You already know the vibes for this final fight. Look at him flying in just like he did in the anime. And we are up against Frieza.
Be warned. With this battle, I'll be going all out right from the start.
Frieza not playing any games. He already in his final form. You know what we about to get into. So we're gonna start by, you know, getting bodied by Frieza a little bit. You know, we're keeping this manga accurate. Ugh, I banished that though because I still got them reflexes. This Kaioken Kamehameha looks super gas. 10k damage, whole bar of health. I do think the damage is scaled like kind of not crazy in a bad way in this game. But in Tenkaichi, it felt like 10k was like a charged up, like really strong super. And then an ultimate was doing like maybe 15k. So the fact that 20k is kind of the baseline in this game, that was a fire combo that I just did, by the way. I'm kind of like, I feel my inner kid who played Tenkaichi awakening. And share your energy with me. If you didn't play Tenkaichi, if you stack those up enough, that Spirit Bomb will do insane damage. In Tenkaichi 3, you could do it up to 3 times, but as you can see, I'm only gonna do it 1 time. They let us know that we were almost out of time. Frieza throwing me away like rubbish, but now I'm mad. Now I'm hitting him with the Spirit Bomb. Look at this. Look at this anime. I love this animation, just like in the anime. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I used to make AMVs. All right, so I remember like frame by frame animations, and obviously I know Frieza's about to get cooked. The iconic transformation. He literally got the iconic, like, I won't let you get away with this. Face ass. Oh my God. And then we're gonna go into the meteor combination, just like I keep saying like he did in the anime, but the anime references are so goated in this game. Sternum check. And that's gonna cook Frieza. Just a nice heavy punch in the purple gut, you know what I'm saying? And then we just give him that look. All right, a couple anime references. Obviously, that's Death Beam. I don't have to get too deep for that one, but, you know, Vegeta got, you know, chest checked with that before.
I need help.
Kaioken Kamehameha, again, a Goku iconic classic. I wish I would have done Kaioken Rush, but hey, man, I was on a time limit. This combo right here, by the way, like, not to get too deep, but like, it just looked really cool. I know it's not like the most complicated combo in the world, but felt really cool. And then I will say one thing about this share your energy with me thing, the give me your energy. In Tenkaichi 3, that was a move that could be interrupted. But now in Sparking Zero, this move is a cutaway, which means it can't be interrupted, which is kind of crazy considering if you get the Spirit Bomb to fully charge, I didn't see how much damage it would do with 3 charges, but 3 charges in Tenkaichi 3, for example, this is the most devastating ultimate in the entire game. So the fact that they can't interrupt that in this game is kind of bonkers. But as you can see, they got the animation straight from the anime. They did the same thing with the Super Saiyan animation right here. Look at that. It's just the same pose and everything. They really are not cutting corners with this game, and I think that's what I appreciate the most about it. And then obviously, boom, boom, anime reference right there. Boom, yeah, boom. And then you already know he did this in the anime. Frieza was like, ah! But that is going to conclude my final bit of exclusive gameplay that I was able to capture to share with all of you guys. I genuinely hope you guys enjoyed all the exclusive gameplay, but it's not over yet. Again, I will continue to be as good of a Sparking Zero plug that I can. So if you don't want to miss anything Sparking Zero related going forward, you in the right place. A lot more content to look forward to. I'll see y'all later.
Thank you, Siriax. Thank you, Dion, bro. We all appreciate you for doing this, man. This was a you know, a spectacle, you know, to watch. This was amazing, you know, especially how we're ever so close to the game being released. I mean, it's just literally October, so we're not that far away from it, but it's gonna give us a lot of time to be busy, and then, you know, the next thing you know, October's here. But yeah. So, I mean, I had a fun time watching this. This was a goal. I was morely locked into the game to focus on like so much of the gameplay and other stuff, which I was talking, but I wasn't talking as much. But, you know me, I'm just in love with this game. So I'm just trying to focus as much as into this game as much as I can so I can understand what's going to be in it. There's certain things that they could fix with the game, because we all know it's just a demo. So yeah, but that's really gonna conclude here for me, guys. I want to try to get one more video out before I'm gonna go live. If you guys don't follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/JetoTensei, because the reveals of stuff is going to happen pretty soon. So I'm just gonna try to squeeze out one more video before we start the next one. And then, you know, once I get all these recorded, I'm gonna record these separately. This one's gonna be the first one, and then the other ones are just gonna come afterwards. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's pretty damn loud if you guys can hear that. But I don't know if you guys can. But oh my god, yeah, I don't know if you guys can, but sorry, they're just renovating the house. But I am excited though, but I hope you guys are excited as well. Let me know who are your main are going to be. Well, you can pick 3, but if it was a 5v5 main, let me know who your mains are going to be. I know mine is going to be Gohan. I guess any iteration of Gohan, any iteration of Goku. Goku Black for sure. Probably Vegeta. And then Broly, but if not Vegeta, Vegito or Broly. You know, the swords. You know, you got to use it. I'm sorry. But you know, but that's who I would main. But yeah, that's really about who I'm gonna main. But honestly, I'm just gonna also try to have fun with the game. But I'm gonna be playing mains. I don't care. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. We've been recording for about almost an hour, but this was worth the wait to check out every single. Just every single one of this, you know, the gameplays and the exclusive gameplays for 30 minutes. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. But that is it for me, guys. I hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe. There's none much more for me to say. And by that, I mean, I'll see you guys later. Until the next one, see ya. Bye.